Hi everyone, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we are going to be picking cards to see what is going on with you versus them, okay? So we're going to be channeling your energy, their energy, and then, see where that connects, things like that. So yeah, here we have 4 crystals in front of you. We have crystal 1, which is this beautiful red quartz. We have crystal 2, which is this clear quartz. We have crystal 3, which is this beautiful green jasper, and we have crystal 4, which is this amethyst. So yeah, as I always say, go ahead and take a second to pause the video and pick a card that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on anything. You can pick based on the crystals, the angel numbers, and the timestamps, if there are anything. Just pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. I also want to let you know that this is just a general reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. I also want to let you know that I offer in-depth personal video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a video reading. And yeah, without further ado, go ahead and pick a crystal and we will see you in your reading. Hi Pal 1, welcome to your reading. So you all picked this beautiful red quartz, which I also like to call a root chakra stone, since our root chakras are, the root chakra in general is red, and yeah, the stone's red. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on with you versus them, okay? And like this crystal is going to be right here in the middle to kind of separate both of your energy, and then of course we're gonna be picking oracle cards to see, where you might link up and stuff like that. So yeah, we're just gonna also be doing like a holistic energy check-in on the both of you. That's kind of what this reading is in general. Maybe even see where this is going. I'm just gonna give you any and all messages I get. I'm all about not gatekeeping spiritual downloads. If I do say something that's not the topic of this reading, which sometimes I do in my videos, it's just because I really want to share everything that I'm getting. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Thelema deck for your side. This is gonna be your side and this is gonna be their side. So yeah, okay, wow, cards already fell out. Wow, we got the 7 of Wands. Oh my gosh, we got the 6 of Wands. A lot of fiery energy. You could have fire in your chart somewhere: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Queen of Swords. Maybe even air sign energy here: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. You know what? I don't know if this is big enough, so I'm just gonna move the cards here. This is gonna be your side. This is going. Oh my gosh, what that? This is going to be your side. This is gonna be their side. Okay, you know what? My cards are too big. I was not expecting this. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera. I'm so sorry, Pile 1. You guys are like my guinea pig pile. I mean, that makes you special. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, now we can see that. Yeah, there should be enough space for them. Okay, let's put you on the top, since you should always put yourself on the pedestal. Yeah. Let's make sure this crystal is here. I'm also going to go ahead and pick cards from their side. I'm going to be using the Tarot Familiars deck for this one. Okay. Wow, we got Judgment. Your person's doing a lot of thinking. That's a really good sign. I really love the Judgment card. I feel like, yeah, this is all about mental clarity and thinking and, breaking barriers. It signifies that there's a transformation happening. There's some cards that are transformation cards, that sort of precede transformation, like the Tower, and this is sort of either during or post transformation. So that's a good thing. Wow, we got Strength. This is amazing. Okay, 2 major arcana cards for their side. Okay, yeah, this card just came out, and we got the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, wow, this is looking really good for you, Pal 1. Yeah, okay, let's go over this. So yeah, you guys got the 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and Queen of Swords. So I feel like with the 7 of Wands, this just reminds me a lot about timing, okay? I feel like with the 7 of Wands, either a lot of you watching this are waiting on something that you really want to happen, and I feel like the 6 of Wands could signify what you want to happen. Because the 6 of Wands has to do victory, success, achievements, accomplishments, which, in the context of a love reading and a relationship could really allude to, you taking that next step in love with them or in your relationship, whatever that looks like for you, wherever you are. What if it's no contact, like, you know, getting back in contact. If you've already been seeing one another, then, you know, like taking things to the next level, like, you know, that looks different for different people. And I feel like with the Seven of Wands, like, you know, you feel like a lot of time has passed by, but also deep down, you know that like things are happening the way they should, okay? Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know, you do believe in like divine timing. You do believe in things happening for the best. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you may not even know this about yourself, but maybe you're like desperately hoping for something to happen. You know, that's why you come and watch these tarot readings. This isn't even like a psychic thing. Like, this is, you know, just facts. And like, you've been waiting. You've, you know, you could even be feeling anxious, but I feel like deep down your soul, your higher self knows that everything is working out exactly the way it should, okay? So I feel like this is more of like a sign to, like, you know, not rush things, and moreover, don't worry too much. Yeah, like, I'm actually seeing like that Spirit is telling you that Seven of Wands, again, this all has to do with the right timing, okay? This is all about, you know, the right timing, because the Seven of Wands, like, the literal definition is going into battle, but like feeling prepared when you do so. And I feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, yes, something that I am seeing, a lot of you watching this, you are prepared to take that next step. You are, you know, really willing to, you know, either strengthen your bond, you know, get to know each other more, take that next step, whatever that looks like for you. You know, be in a relationship, be married, be engaged, whatever. Like, you are ready for that, okay? You feel pretty ready for that, because I feel like, you know, a lot of you are really wise. A lot of you watching this are really smart. Like, yes, intellectually and, you know, academically, I'm sure, as well. But like, this Queen of Swords is someone who has gotten her heart broken a couple of times, you know. She represents strength. Like, she's kind of like a warrior card here. Like, look at the way that the sword is like literally on her, you know, held to her heart, or like, you know, like her left hand's on her heart and the sword's over there. Yeah, so you know, like, you guys have been through tough times in relationships, but like, that's made you stronger. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you know, you either feel or you are at that stage where you're all like, yeah, I mean, I'm ready to take this risk, let's go, okay? I'm definitely seeing a lot of risk taking happening on your side. Like, you really do feel ready deep down to do this, you know, because like, you know how to now, like, protect your heart, protect your feelings. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you've grown, you've matured a lot. Like, maybe in the past, you know, you could have been someone that used to, like, you know, text someone if they didn't text you back like all the time, like maybe even like sort of, you know, like be a little bit like, you know, like even like, you know, super anxious and things like that when like things weren't really working out, or like you weren't really hearing from someone and things like that. But I feel like that anxiety has sort of gone down, okay? Like, I mean, I am seeing that you could still feel anxious from time to time, which is totally valid. Like, you know, literally everyone does. But I actually feel like you should give yourself more credit than you are, okay? You definitely have come a long way, especially when it comes to love and relationships. And like, you're just ready, okay? You're just like, yes, you know, I've learned all my lessons. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about relationships and life in general. I am ready for this, like, you know, and I even feel like if you haven't already, like, you know, now would be a really good time to manifest and ask, you know, the universe for this. Like, maybe I'm seeing a lot of you guys should put in that energetic work towards, you know, your ideal relationship, whatever that looks like. Yeah, and I feel like you guys are really passionate, okay? Like, I am getting a lot of like fire and air energy, so this has to do with, you know, like, yeah, you definitely find this person attractive, but this person also finds you really attractive. I feel like you have a lot of like, you don't necessarily have to have fire sign in you, but like, I am seeing that, like, you know, you sort of embody that energy from this reading, okay? And your person is really into you, they're really drawn to you, they find you to be super alluring, they are really passionate about you still, okay? So let's go on to their side. Yeah, we got the Judgment, Strength, and Two of Pentacles. It's quite a mix of like, you know, different elements, but yeah, we got the Judgment here. I feel like has to do with Sagittarius, which has to do with like, you know, Jupiter, which is a planet of like karma and expansion and luck, especially when it comes to love and relationships. So I feel like your person has been doing a lot of thinking about this connection, and I mean a lot, okay? Like not just like, oh, you know, they think about you and it's like a fleeting thought. Like no, I mean like they have been fixated on you. Believe it or not, I even feel like maybe they think about you and this connection more than you think about it, okay? At least like, you know, combining both subconsciously and like, you know, your conscious mind. And they really are doing a lot of reflection, okay? Like a lot of self-reflection, you know, really thinking back to all the moments you had, you know, the good and bad, although I'm definitely seeing they're more focused on the good moments, because, you know, the Strength card indicates reconciliation, okay? This is so amazing. Like literally if you were to Google, one second, sorry. Sorry about that. If you were to Google Strength, Tarot, Love definition, you would get reconciliation, okay? Like you would literally see this has to do with like, you know, fifth house energy, because it is associated with Leo, which has to do with like passion, magnetism, romance, you know, love. Like it's really the house of like, you know, having those fun times in love, which I'm definitely seeing, you know, that's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about like, you know, this connection as a whole, but like, you know, all the good times that you had. You brought a lot of light, love, joy into their life. I'm definitely seeing you both are and yes, are really passionate about one another. Yeah, and you know, the Strength card, this also, like if you are in no contact or very little contact, this is your sign that they will contact you. But I am seeing that like with this Two of Pentacles, they have some sort of like, they're juggling a lot in their life right now. I'm seeing like two different things, like, you know, juggling different responsibilities. Like one could be career, one could be home or family or something like that. One could be their, you know, whatever it is that they want to like, yeah, I guess that's kind of the same thing as career. But yeah, I am just seeing that, you know, your person may not be the best at like, you know, like, what do you call, prioritizing things. You know, I'm seeing a lot to do with like them just like, you know, like they are really free-willed and fun-spirited. I am sort of, does that make sense? Free-spirited and like, you know, fun and stuff like that. Because I did get like, you know, Strength, that's a fire sign, and Judgment, air sign energy. You know, they like sort of going along with the flow and things like that. But, you know, this Two of Pentacles, I'm seeing that they lack that sort of like, you know, earthy, balanced element, okay? And like, you know, they could be any sign. Like, I'm not saying like, you know, anything to do with that, but like maybe like wherever Earth is in their chart might not be exalted, you know, enough or something like that. I mean, like for example, like you could be a Taurus sun, but still like if you have like a lot of air and fire in your chart, like you may kind of like feel, you know, you may be channeling those fire and air sign energy more, like, you know, like that's the thing, it's not just dependent on your sun sign. But yeah, anyways, like don't worry too much about that. I mean, yeah, you definitely have to know their whole birth chart. But yeah, I am seeing that they still have feelings for you, okay? They do. And for those of you guys that, you know, you're already seeing someone or you just started seeing someone, that also applies. They have feelings for you. They're really into you. And I feel like with the Strength card, this means they're going to strengthen this connection. They're going to want to strengthen this bond between the both of you, because they've been doing a lot of thinking and they're all like, yeah, this is the one. Like, you know, this is a really great person and like I cannot lose them. Like I'm even seeing like with the Six of Wands, this could indicate that they want a victory with you. Like maybe, you know, with the Six of Wands, like you are the prize, okay? You are something that someone who they want to win over. Like, you know, in the beginning I even said let's put you on the top because of the whole pedestal thing. I definitely feel like your person puts you on a pedestal and they do think really highly of you. They're super they're into like everything about you. You know, they love your essence, your vibe, everything you have to offer. Again, it's always a fun time with you, but you're also really smart. Like I just feel like you guys got along really well. You had really great conversations, and you know, you just vibe together really well in every way, shape and form. And you know, this relationship to your person is something that, you know, they want to keep working on. They want to keep pursuing you. They want to keep seeing you. Or if you're in no contact, they want to see you again. Yeah, like they're still very, very much into you. And I just feel like, yeah, with the Seven of Wands, this has to do with timing, okay? I feel like if you've been manifesting, things are definitely paying off and things are going to happen at the right time. And like this is even a sign from spirit, you know, from the universe telling you like, look, it's good that, you know, maybe things weren't as rushed, because if that was the case, then, you know, things might not have worked out like, you know, the way that you wanted them to, okay? So yeah, that is something that I'm seeing. You know, in terms of your person, I feel like, again, they really like you, they really care about you, but boy, do they have to sort of get their finances and material life and career life in order, okay? Or like they're just, maybe they do have that in order, but they just have like trouble prioritizing and balancing certain things. So if at times, you know, maybe like they seemed busy or they didn't text as much. I'm so sorry, I have this like weird cough. Yeah, you know, it had more to do with them than it had to do with you. And in fact, with this judgment, I'm even seeing that they're thinking about how they can change that, because they know that you're not just going to wait around forever. They know that in order to be in something with you, you know, their communication game needs to be on point, okay? Like, they can't just, like, you know, be there one day and not the other, like be fickle, or like, you know, what do you call, like flaky and things like that. So if that was the case, like, I'm just telling you, it's not personal at all. But like, again, they want to strengthen this aspect of themselves. They want to strengthen, you know, their time management habits, and you know, be better at prioritizing, because they think you're worth it. And I feel like this relationship really, like, you know, it was a slap in the face for them. They're all like, oh my gosh, like, again, like, you're not gonna be around forever. At least that's what they feel. Because I feel like with all this fire energy, like, yes, you do love really deeply, you do care really deeply, but at the same time, like, you know, you probably are, like, maybe this won't apply to a lot of you, but like, let's say you are still hung up over a person or something like that. Yeah, I mean, you could still feel all the feels, but like, I feel like maybe some of you guys could definitely still venture off to the dating world, like, you know, see people here and there. Again, with this like fire energy, I'm seeing you guys are like social butterflies. And you know, again, you don't have to be a fire sign, but like, you know, because of your personality and nature, you attract a lot of people, and a lot of people actually, like, you know, hit on you and approach you, and your person full well knows that. They're just like, yeah. And you know, that's why it was a slap in the face to them, you know, indicating that, like, wow, I need to get my ish together. Like, I don't know, I said it like that. I'm trying not to swear, but yeah, you were like sort of the motivation for them to do that, which is really great. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Love Oracle deck. Wow, that I wrote handwritten messages. Yeah, we got I will call you. Okay, this is really great. Yeah, I really, with the Strength card, yeah, this has to do with contact. This has to do with like having a conversation, you know. I'm seeing something to do with the phone. I feel like this person definitely wants to hear your voice, okay? Oh my gosh, yeah, I've cried over you. Yeah, I would not be surprised if this person did cry over you, or if they were scared of like losing this relationship, or even if you don't think like they cried, they definitely are afraid to lose you. There definitely is that element of fear. Like, even with the Strength card, like at times, like whenever I see something, I always, like, you know, look at the duality of things. It's like with Strength, it's like, you know, they're mustering up inner strength, courage to do something to, you know, maybe strengthen out this bond, or reach out to you, or take that next level, take that next step in this relationship. Because with the Judgment card, we got Jupiter energy. Jupiter has to do with expansion, good luck, things like that. So yeah, that is something that I am seeing. We also got you're super hot. Yeah, oh my gosh, this totally clarifies everything I said about, like, you know, them being super passionate about you. Like, yeah, they're really into you, Pile One. Oh my gosh, yeah. And like, not just them, I feel like you have a lot of people that are around you. I'm even seeing maybe you could be talking to a couple of people. Maybe that won't resonate with a lot of you, but like, I feel like your person knows that, like, you know, maybe they're sort of like getting that energetically if you are, and that's sort of like urging them to kind of make a move before it's too late. So yeah, that is what we got for you, Pile One. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. You know, if this pile didn't resonate, don't worry too much. You can go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below, where you can sign up for a video reading. And yeah, I shall end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you all picked this beautiful clear quartz. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and decipher the spread to see what is going on with you. This is going to be your side versus them. Okay, the bottom is going to represent their energy. So yeah, you know, I also want to let you know that I'm just going to be channeling their energy, your energy, and giving you like everything that I'm hearing, all my spiritual downloads. You know, I don't like gatekeeping whatever I hear. So if you do hear things that maybe aren't related to the topic of this video, I mean, you know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But yeah, again, I'm really all about, like, you know, sharing everything. So yeah, that might happen, just a disclaimer, but that's good, like more information for you, right? Like more insight. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and decipher this. So we got the 10 of Cups. Okay, yeah, this is on your side. Wow, that looks pretty cool. This is on like I mentioned, you know, this is your energy with the 10 of Cups. You know, you're someone who wants a big family, or at least a family, or, you know, you want something long term, you want something committed. I'm getting that for a lot of you. You know, flakiness, casual relationships, in and out, you know, talking, texting, like that kind of stuff isn't for you. In fact, it actually kind of pisses you off, okay? And I feel like, you know, you just want like the most like normal desired thing in life, which is, you know, a happy ending in love, okay? You want a long-term committed relationship. You want marriage for some of you guys. You want family also for some of you guys. Like, you know, you want to be with someone for the long term, and you really just, you know, you don't feel fulfilled if it's anything but that. I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you are the kind of person that wants to make deep connections with people, and when you don't, you know, you feel a certain kind of way. You feel this Four of Cups. You feel kind of like, you know, withdrawn, like, you know, not too enthusiastic about life. Like, you know, there's that one cup being handed, but like, you know, but kind of like, and you know, she's not taking it. She's focused on spilled milk, like, and I feel like for a lot of you, you feel that, you know, if that doesn't happen, like, you know, let's say someone like, you know, does everything that I was talking about, like they just treat it as, you know, whatever, like a casual thing, or, you know, they flake, or they're not as communicative, or, you know, they are distant or something, like that makes you really upset. Like that really like, yeah, again, maybe even like kind of angers you, because you are someone that gives a lot, okay? Like with this Queen of Pentacles, you are so giving, kind, caring, and like you are this like independent, ambitious, like, you know, amazing person who has it all, or who's literally on the path to abundance and having it all. Like, you know, there's so many great things about you. You know, the Queen of Pentacles represents someone who has a lot of integrity, you know, someone who likes structure, who likes tradition, you know, traditional things. I feel like you are the kind of person who likes traditional relationships. You know, you want those labels, you want all of, you know, like everything that love has to offer in general. Like you want this, like, you know, happy family, long-term committed thing. So yeah, and you know, again, like if you don't get that, like this Four of Cups could represent like how you end up feeling. And I'm feeling for a lot of you, you know, you really do have feelings for this person. You really do care about them. Like you want this family or long-term ending, happy ending, you know, whatever it is that you want, you know the best with this person. And I just feel like for a lot of you guys, you've been feeling a little bit stagnant, or you feel like things have been a little bit stagnant. You feel like, you know, maybe things aren't moving as fast, and like there are actually a lot of good things happening in your life. Like look at this cup being handed to her. But I feel like for some of you, you know, you're so fixated on this relationship, you're so focused on this person, on this situation, that yeah, maybe you're failing to see like the good that's already in front of you. I feel like you do realize that, and you are grateful for a lot of things. You definitely are, you know, you don't really take things for granted, because you know how it feels like when, you know, you're on the other end of that. But it's like I'm seeing that you definitely should appreciate what you have a lot more. At least that's the message that I'm getting from Spirit. It's of course valid to feel, you know, like this Four of Cups energy, feeling a little bit disconnected, withdrawn, you know, kind of just needing to like rest for a bit. But you know, something that I'm seeing is that, like, yeah, Spirit is telling you that, like, look, things will happen, okay? You are due for abundance. You are such a great person, you know, that gives a lot, and you love and care really deeply, and you're finally going to be getting that back in return. Yeah, and you know, you did a lot for this person. I am seeing you've helped them in a lot of different ways. I'm even seeing maybe financially for some of you. Maybe you lent them money or something like that. But I just feel like, you know, this represents someone who really cares about people, someone who's kind, caring, compassionate. You know, this sort of gives me the Queen of Cups vibes as well. Like I feel like Pentacles and Queens sort of go hand in hand. I'm getting a lot of water and earth energy. So maybe someone in this connection could be my... I'm so sorry about that. I have this like, yeah, cough. But maybe someone could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and someone could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, I mean, this is your sign. Maybe you could be one of these signs, or have that in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. But as I always say, don't worry too much about the signs. It has more to do with the energies associated with the signs more than anything else. So yeah, let's go on to your person's side. So we got the Knight of Wands, Justice, and Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's start off with the Knight of Wands. Okay, your person is really passionate about you. They're really into you. They really like, they want to win you over. Like this Knight of Wands is someone who like literally wins people's hands in battle and things like that. And I feel like maybe for some of you guys, this relationship could have started off as something casual, or maybe you guys were, you know, just like hooking up or something. Obviously that's not going to apply to all of you, but you know, like somewhere along the line, like, you know, it became more than that, at least, you know, definitely for your person. But this Knight of Wands, yes, they were really passionate. Yes, they love getting intimate with you. But like with this Justice card, I mean, they really ended up liking you. They fell for your mind. They fell for the way that you think. They thought that this was a really good partnership, a really good connection, because this has to do with the 7th house, and the 7th house has to do with, you know, like good partnerships, like, you know, amicability, like good peaceful relationships. And this is also associated with Venus, which is the planet of love, beauty, and abundance. So trust when I say that there is a lot of love from your person. Okay, there is an abundance of love, actually. I also do see that this person does have like a conflict between the heart and the mind. Like the feather represents the mind, the heart represents, you know, the heart and feelings. So at times, like, you know, this person could have switched between, like, you know, these two cards, because they're very different. Like I feel like with this Knight of Wands, this represents like 5th house energy, like, you know, being passionate, adventurous, things like that. But this Ace of Pentacles represents, like, you know, stability, groundedness, you know, like being more serious. Okay, like this has more of a playful energy and this has more of a serious energy. And it's actually so interesting because this feather is on the mind side and like this heart is on the Ace of Pentacles side. So I feel like, you know, maybe like it's a subconscious self-defense mechanism for, you know, your person to kind of, you know, I'm not saying this is gonna be the case with all of you, but like, you know, maybe they're not as vocal about their feelings as they should be, as they want to be, as you want them to be. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the fact that, like, you know, they try to hide what's there deep down. Like maybe this person, you know, acts playful and fun all the time, so that they have to avoid having those like deeper conversations. Because I am seeing, again, like there's a conflict between the mind and the heart. Like don't think that they don't feel deeply. They do feel very deeply for you, but they just have not been as expressive or communicative as, or verbal as, like, you know, again, you want them to be, they should be, you should be, or like you should, you know, yeah, expect from them, or yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, they just feel like maybe they could be doing a lot more. Okay, like that's why they want to give you justice. Like they want to be able to be that perfect partner for you. And I feel like with this 4 of Cups, you know, I feel like at times, you know, this could also represent like you feeling dejected because of certain things that transpired. And like with this Justice card, your person's just like, yeah, like I know what I did wasn't fair. Like let me bring about justice to this relationship. Let me make sure that things are fair and balanced to you. Which is why I feel like for a lot of you guys, they're gonna want this new start in love with you, whether that looks like reconciliation if you haven't talked, or, you know, taking things to the next level if you are already seeing someone, or like maybe even just like, you know, breaking, like crossing barriers, or like taking that next step, whatever that looks like for you, whether that be like opening up more, strengthening your bond, having a heart to heart, or literally taking that, you know, next step in a relationship, whatever that looks like for you. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing from your person, for your person. It's really great that we started off the reading with the 10 of Cups and ended with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some more love oracle cards, but yeah, it's you know, this shows me that like whatever you want, like the universe is ready to give that to you, because your person wants this new beginning with you that, you know, is built on stability and reliability and them being with you for the long term, because that's what they see you as. Like they see you as like this, you know, person that they literally want to wife up or husband up. And, you know, at the moment maybe they could kind of be the Knight of Wands. You know, the Knight isn't exactly a queen or king just yet, so I'm feeling like maybe you're a little bit more mature than them. You've sort of like maybe come farther in your spiritual or just like life journey in general. And yeah, that's, you know, that's why I'm seeing that this person is like it sort of like hit them, or it was a slap in the face that like, oh my gosh, like, you know, this person is amazing. I need to get my game together. I need to get my, you know, like I was thinking of like a medieval pun, like I can't think of it, like get my armor together or something. Yeah, no, that was lame. Yeah, because, you know, they want more with you. They definitely do. Like, you know, you see this open gate and like the luscious, you know, green grass behind it that literally represents, you know, prosperity, abundance, wealth. And I feel like, you know, same with the Justice card, it's associated with Venus, which also is the planet of abundance. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten love oracle deck, if you can even call it that. Yeah, but we got, oh my gosh, please don't forget about me. Yeah, this person, like I feel like a lot of their personality sort of is based, or not their personality, but like they want to be remembered. Okay, they do not want to be forgotten. I'm even seeing that they're gonna do more to get your attention, because they are really scared that you're going to forget about them, you know. I'm so sorry about that. You know, for those of you guys that are no contact or very little contact, and for those of you guys that are already seeing one another, yeah, I feel like they're gonna make this grand gesture to show that, like, you know, they're a lot more, or like, you know, that yeah, they're a lot more than what they are giving at the moment, or like they can be doing a lot more, and they're going to live up to that potential in the relationship, which is really great. Yeah, We also got, yeah, I want you and only you. Yeah, this person is fixated on you, okay? With both these Pentacles cards here, I'm getting like, you know, that has to do with earth signs, and earth signs have to do with oh my gosh, earth signs have to, like, you know, do with being stubborn. At least Taurus energy here, okay? I am getting maybe someone could be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. I'm gonna go ahead and go over all the signs later, but yeah, they are pretty fixated on this. They really do want to make this work, and yeah, they're still very, very much into you, and they do have such deep feelings for you, okay? Like, trust me, they do. It's just, again, like, this internal conflict between them could maybe sometimes make it seem that, like, you know, they could be doing a lot more, or, you know, like, they're just coming up a little bit underhanded in that department. But I feel like with this Justice card, things are going to be more fair and balanced to you and in this connection. So yeah, oh my gosh, we got I am obsessed with you. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. So with the 10 of Cups, you know, I'm even getting, like, you know, Scorpio energy here, and yeah, like, you know, that's a fixed sign. And we also got, like, you know, earthy, like, Taurus energy here. So fixed signs have to do with, like, you know, being fixated on you. Like, they are obsessed with you. They really do want to make this work, and I feel like they'll do it at all costs, okay? Like, I feel like, you know, like with this Ace of Pentacles, like, they're getting really serious, and they're going to channel that, you know, sort of Knight of Wands, like, go forth, you know, go after that energy to do so. So yeah, I'm seeing things are working out for you for the best, pile 2. This is really great. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of more cards from another oracle deck that I have. This is also one that I made. Wow, this totally makes sense. I may not always be expressive in my deep feelings towards you, but that's only because I've been hurt before. Yeah, that totally makes sense. With this Knight of Wands, you know, this sort of does have to do with, like, that playful 5th house energy, you know, and maybe, like, this was the kind of person who, like, you know, maybe coming into this relationship, or, you know, whatever it is that you have going on, they were still, like, you know, trying to recover from the past, or, like, you know, they do feel things very deeply, but, like, they have been hurt in the past before. And I feel like maybe that's why, you know, we got this Justice card here that, you know, tells the story of, like, that, you know, internal conflict between the heart and mind, you know, rational decision and thinking versus feelings. So yeah, let's go and pick one more card. Yeah, we got I am so proud of you and all that you are doing. I only ever want the best for you. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. The great thing is that this person, you know, wants to make sure that they have something solid and stable to offer you, okay? So for some of you guys, if you are in no contact or very little contact, I'm seeing that it has to do with the fact that they do not want to appear, like, I keep getting this word again and again, but, like, underhanded, you know. With this Justice card, they want to make sure that they are treating you like an absolute queen or king, you know, even with this Queen of Pentacles card, and that, like, you know, you see them as, like, sort of an equal, like, you know, like, you don't think anything badly of them, like, you think that, you know, they're putting in the effort, and, like, they actually are, but, like, they really care about how you view them. Yeah. And yeah, they are really proud of you and everything that you're doing, and, like, they know that you're an absolute catch, and they know that they have to, like, you know, step up their game if they want to be, like, you know, in your life and, like, keep pursuing things. And so sorry about that. Yeah. And for those of you guys that are in contact, you know, you are seeing this person or have been seeing this person for a while, I am seeing that with this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you know, even with this card, this means that, like, yeah, they absolutely do want the best for you, which is why they want to enter this new phase. They want to try more, you know, give this a try, work hard in this connection, so that you can achieve that, so that you both can achieve that with one another. Because I see, like, we have, like, pretty much a common end goal. You both really want to be together. You both really want this to last, you know, the test of time. And I feel like with all the cards and all the collective energy here, there's a really good chance that will happen. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pal 2. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. You know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a video reading. And yeah, I shall end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you all picked this beautiful green Jasper. So yeah, in this reading we are going to be deciphering the cards to see what is going on with you, which represents this top pile, or this top part, versus them. Okay, so wow, I am super excited. Pile 3, you're the winner pile already off the bat. Okay, if you're watching this, I mean, lucky you. I'm already telling you, you know, as sort of like a preview. Oh my gosh, like, even when I was picking these cards, like, I'm filming this really late, like, it's literally like 11 p.m, but like, this hyped up my energy. Okay, this literally revitalized me. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna be channeling your energy, their energy, and, you know, we're gonna go ahead and pick some love oracle cards and also see what else is going on, you know, what will end up happening, you know, just kind of doing an energy check-in in general. So yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so let's talk about you. We got the Two of Wands. Okay, so with this Two of Wands, this has to do with ruminating, pondering, looking out into the horizons, thinking about what things would be like. You know, I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you sort of channel this Two of Wands energy to manifest this person or manifest this relationship or manifest something more in this connection, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, like some of you guys, you know, could be in no contact and you want that contact and you've been trying to consciously manifest it. Or this could mean that, you know, you're seeing someone already, but like, you know, you kind of want to know where their head's at, their heart's at, their mind's at. And you know, you want something more with them. Okay, so I'm seeing that you are manifesting this, and the best part is that you are manifesting the best version of them, pal one. Like, that's why I was really excited. Okay, so if they've been a little bit wishy-washy, in and out, or like maybe you feel like things are moving a little bit too slow, or like, you know, yeah, just not at the pace that you necessarily wanted. Oh my gosh, with this King of Cups, boy, is all that going to change. Okay, this King of Cups represents someone who is loyal, warm, kind, caring, nice, you know, someone who knows how to be in a relationship, someone who, you know, gives a lot. Like, look at the chalice that he is holding. Like, you know, this person, like, you are someone that wants someone, you know, those exact qualities that I described, and like, you know, they really want you to, like, I feel like the universe is telling you, like, keep doing whatever you're doing because they are becoming the best version of themselves. And I feel like they want to give this to you, okay? Like, obviously, you know, the King of Cups, this also represents, like, love, emotions, feelings. The love is there. It has been there. It's always going to be there, okay? So it's almost like, you know, with this manifestation card in the middle, it's like your manifestations are literally waiting for you on the other side of, you know, whatever, like the spiritual line or, you know, metaphorical boundary or some border or something like that. You know, this person does have a lot of love for you. And I even feel like with this King of Cups, this represents you. You know, you are someone who offers a lot. You are someone that gives a lot. And you really have everything that, like, you know, anyone could want in a partner. I feel like you're definitely this person's, like, dream partner. And yeah, you are just so warm, kind, caring, compassionate. Like, you know, everything about you is so amazing to this person. And you know, it's just a matter of you seeing your true worth and value and, you know, wanting the best and not settling. Okay, I'm definitely seeing that. Yeah, so let's talk about their side, pal one. This is super exciting. We got the Hierophant, Three of Wands, and Justice. Like, can we just talk about the fact that this Hierophant has, okay, this Hierophant has to do with, like, marriage, literally marriage, okay? Which, yeah, for a lot of you, maybe that could be a little bit, like, you know, far ahead or something like that. But like, this has to do with, like, long-term committed relationships. And then we also got the Three of Wands. Yeah, what I really wanted to talk about was, like, this is literally a step up from the Two of Wands. It's like they're going to take that action towards you. I feel like with this Two of Wands, this sort of represents that, like, you know, you've been hoping that they take action, and, like, you know, that's why this Magician card showed up. Yeah. And, like, you know, it's working. Whatever you're doing is working. If you've been affirming, doing self-concept manifestation, self-love, you know, affirmations and things like that, it is 100% coming into play. Okay, and yeah, with this Hierophant, like, this has to do with, like, you know, structure, like, tradition. So, like, this person wants something more with you. Okay, like, they want to either, you know, to label this or take things to the next level, whatever that looks like for you. And we also got the Three of Wands, and this Three of Wands has to do with, you know, just, yeah, thinking about what things would be like if we were together, looking out into the horizons, you know, seeing, like, really, like, you know, thinking hard about their next steps. Okay, this has a lot to do with planning, and this is so amazing. Like, these two cards are, like, really good to get in a love reading, okay, especially together. Sorry about that. Yeah. And yeah, you know, this Three of Wands is a step up from the Two of Wands, because the Two of Wands kind of just has to do with, you know, what I mentioned, like that ruminating, like wondering what ifs, and the Three of Wands has to do with that, but then actually taking action. Like, you know, when you move to, like, a different country or a state or, like, city, town, or for college or work, like, you know, you take all your stuff with you, you plan ahead of time. So they're really thinking about their next steps because they know that they want this with you. They know that they want something, you know, more long-term and committed with you. And with this Justice card, like, you know, I feel like this has to do with, like, legal contracts. Like, these two are marriage cards, pile three. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, for some of you guys that could indicate literal marriage. For others, this could just mean, like, you know, a stronger union developing, strengthening your bond more, taking things to the next level, you know, making things more official. Okay, they really want you. They really freaking want you. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Yeah, you know, this Justice is okay, Justice has to do with Libra and Hierophant has to do with Libra, and both Libra has to do with Taurus, and Libra and Taurus are associated with Venus, which is the planet of love, beauty, and abundance. So this relationship has everything that it needs to withstand the test of time. Like even with the Magician showing up, okay, like the love is there, the emotions, you know, the willingness to actually work on this connection is there, you know, with this Three of Wands, like planning, like, you know, action, movement kind of card. Yeah, you know, everything is there. And it's just a matter of time before this person takes that step, you know. But I am seeing that this person could have like a conflict between the mind and the heart. Like, you know, there's so much that they want to do, give, and even express, but like, you know, with this, you know, their heart, oh my gosh, you guys, I was literally looking at the green Jasper when I said that. But yeah, I feel like, you know, they definitely could have been hurt in the past, so they're just being really vigilant, they're being really cautious, you know. They want to make sure that they make the right decision, so they are thinking about this, you know, or going about this in a more rational, logical manner, okay? Because this, again, this has to do with Libra, which is an air sign, and air signs have to do with, like, you know, thinking ahead of time, being more rational, logical, things like that. Yeah. Let's go over the signs. So I'm really getting like a lot of Aries energy. I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, and Libra. So maybe someone in this this connection could have these signs in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or 7th house, but if that's not the case, don't worry too much. Yeah, but you know, this Magician, this is so beautiful because I feel like, you know, with this King of Cups, it's just like they're also like kind of manifesting you, okay? Like they want something more with you, they want something serious with you, and they are literally becoming the best version of themselves. Like, I don't know, maybe you guys are like, I feel like you guys are master manifestors, you're genius at manifesting, or if not, like here's, or not if not, I'm sure you guys are, but here's a tip if you haven't already. If you're trying to manifest a certain person back into your life, which is totally fine to do, totally valid, or if you're trying to manifest, you know, taking that next step in love, whatever that looks like, you have to start changing the way that you view them, okay? You have to start thinking differently about them. You have to start seeing them as this loving, kind, caring, loyal person who's reliable, steady, stable, you know, who wants something long-term with you, who wants to spoil you, treat you like a complete god or goddess, or king or queen, you know? So if there's anything that this person has done and, like, you know, you're, you really, really want this, like, you know, that obviously means that, you know, you're more focused on, you are focused on, like, the goods rather than the bads, like the positives over the negatives. So, like, you know, what I'm seeing is that, like, you know, again, this is up to you, not again, but like just disclaimer, this is up to you. Now is really the time to forgive. Now is really the time for you to change your view about them if you want them to show up as different in your life, you know. I'm totally into like law of assumption, if you guys know what that is. I feel like it's a step up from the law of attraction. Yeah, I feel like 2 of Wands is like the law of attraction and 3 of Wands is like the law of assumption. But the law of assumption basically says that whatever you assume is what you'll get, and the law of attraction is more like, it has more to do with, like, you know, being in the vibrational match as your person or something like that. But like, here's the thing, like, let's say your person isn't doing something that, you know, you want or like, why would you want to be a vibrational match? Like, you still want them, you still love them, you still care about them, but, and you know, if you were to use the law of attraction to manifest, and again, no hate to law of attraction believers, I'm just sharing what I know, what I think, you know, from my experience. But like, my point is, like, why would you want to attract, you know, my language, but like a shitty version of them when, you know, they can be this total like king or queen, right? So that's why you have to start assuming like they will treat you like a king or queen. They themselves are ready to be in this, you know, ready to commit. And I feel like, yeah, whatever you have been doing, it's clearly paying off. This has a lot to do with commitment. This has a lot to do with taking that next step in love, and yeah, just escalating this relationship in the best way possible. Since we got a lot of Venus energy, I am seeing, yeah, again, there's a lot of love here, okay? They're super into you, and it's like, you don't even have to like manifest. It's not like you have to manifest for them to fall in love with you. They're already in love with you. They already care. They already really like you, love you and things like that. But it's just a matter of them actually, you know, what do you call, yeah, taking that step, taking those actions. And I feel like they are definitely going to be doing that. You know, this Justice, this has to do with air signs, which has to do with communication, and yeah, this 3 of Wands has to do with like going forward and really planning and communicating. So yeah, or like, you know, planning how they want to go about communicating with you. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten love oracle deck. Yeah, okay, wow, we got I want to hear your voice. I definitely feel like this person is going to be reaching out to you if you haven't spoken in a while or a bit. And for those of you guys that are already together, or you know, you've already been seeing this person, I definitely feel like they're just gonna call you up out of nowhere, hit you up, like, you know, I'm seeing like something to do with the element of surprise, like you're not gonna see it coming. Maybe they'll even want to take you somewhere. Like, this has to do, you know, with like adventuring, traveling. Like, be prepared. Maybe they'll be like, you, me, road trip, let's go, you know, something like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely seeing that they love your voice. Something about your voice is really alluring, you know. Yeah, even with this Magician card, this has to do with Mercury energy, and you know, Mercury has to do with yeah, communication in general. So I really do see either communication being strengthened or communication coming in. Yeah, we also got, I don't want anyone else, just you. Oh my gosh, yeah, with this stubborn energy here, or sorry, with this Hierophant here, this, you know, represents like that stubborn Taurus energy here. They are fixated on you. They really want you, pile 3, okay? I definitely feel like no one makes them feel the way that you do. Like this King of Cups is, you know, the feelings that like you both feel for one another. Like you really incited something within them that maybe they're just not finding anywhere else. Yeah, maybe this person could have dated around, or you know, dated in the past or something like that. Like I feel like, you know, they do know what's out there, things like that, but it's like you are one of a kind, you are so unique. They would rather like work on this than maybe like, you know, yeah, go with anyone else. Yeah, be with anyone else. Yeah, we also got You're Hot. Yeah, they're definitely really passionate about you. Like, yeah, they find you to be really attractive. Again, with all this Venus energy, you know, that is the planet of beauty. So yeah, and we also got a lot of fire energy, and that has to do with, you know, passion and attraction and things like that. But obviously it goes deeper with the King of Cups, and you know, this justice, make them wanting to make you really happy, them wanting to make sure things are fair to you, and like, you know, actually committing to you, and like, you know, showing that, like they're gonna show that through their actions. They're not just gonna talk the talk but walk the walk. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this pile didn't resonate, don't worry too much. You can go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a personal reading. And yeah, I shall end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi there, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. So you all picked this beautiful amethyst. Okay, it shines way better in the light. Yeah. So we are going to be going ahead and deciphering the spread to see what is going on with you, represented by the top, versus what is going on with them. Okay, we're going to go ahead and find any and all messages regarding this connection, you know, your energy, see where you guys link up together. We're also going to go ahead and pick love oracle cards, so do be sure to stay till the very end. Yeah, and I also want to let you know that I'm going to give any and all spiritual downloads that I get. You know, I don't like gatekeeping anything that I'm, any sort of like energy or messages that I'm receiving. So yeah, be prepared to hear it all. So yeah, let's start off with your side, pile 4. We got the 7 of Wands, we got the 3 of Swords, and then we got the 6 of Wands. Okay, so yeah, I feel like let's start off with this 3 of Swords. Someone has been feeling a little bit heartbroken or dejected, or just like kind of like not as satisfied. Okay, so some of you guys, yeah, could have literally had your heart broken. Maybe this is a no contact situation or very little contact, or for some of you, you know, with this 3 of Swords, like you're just feeling a little bit dejected or a little bit anxious. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing there's a lot of anxiety surrounding this connection coming from you, pile 1, or sorry, pile 4. Oh my gosh, why did I say pile 1? Yeah, and it's like Spirit is telling you, like, look, with the 7 of Wands, deep down, like, you know, your higher, okay, your higher self, more than Spirit, more than anyone else, your higher self wants to tell you that, look, things are going to be working out for you. Okay, there's no reason for you to be feeling this way. Things are working out exactly as they should be. Okay, the 7 of Wands I'm so sorry for that, excuse me, has to do with the right timing, okay? Waiting on the right timing. The little definition for this card is, you know, preparing for battle, making sure that, like, you know, you have all your strengths together before going forward with something, going forward in a connection. So, you know, that is what Spirit is telling you, or that's what your higher self is telling you, because this has to do with, you know, your energy. You have it more together than you think, okay? Maybe at times you guys could feel like you're an emotional wreck, or, you know, you feel a little bit dejected at times, but I definitely feel like you have to give yourself more credit, okay? Like, you have gotten through really hard times. You have gotten through things all by yourself. Of course, you may have, like, had help and things like that, but, like, you know, everything, the biggest thing I'm seeing is everything is working out for you, okay? With the 7 of Wands, it's almost a good thing that, like, maybe certain things didn't happen at a certain time, because if they did, who knows, maybe that could also mean this could have resulted in 3 of Swords, or, like, you know, further heartbreak or bigger heartbreak. Maybe some of you guys watching this, you're not necessarily heartbroken, or, like, you're sort of over it or something like that, but it's like, you know, I'm seeing something to do with, like, just waiting on the right timing so you don't get your heart broken, or having patience so you don't get your heart broken, something like that, you know? I'm seeing with the 6 of Wands, you know, this has to do with success, victory, achievements, accomplishments. You know, in regards to love, the only thing that you want is a happy ending, okay? Like a happy, fun, successful relationship with this person. And at times you're just like, okay, why aren't things happening the way I want them to be? I'm a good person, I have a lot to offer, which I definitely feel like you do. You're someone who does give a lot, and at times you could feel like things are a little bit stagnant or not moving. And Spirit is telling you, like, yes, you give a lot, yes, you offer a lot, but also be sure to establish your boundaries. I feel like with this card, this really has a lot to do with self-love and self-concept. I feel like the more you focus on yourself and put yourself on a pedestal, which is why I decided to pick your cards on the top here, kind of similar to pile 1, the more likely you are to have this amazing, perfect relationship, or like your ideal relationship, whatever that looks like for you. So yeah, that is something that I am seeing. Well, I'm getting a lot of fire and air energy. Maybe some of you guys could have fire or air in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or your 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. Air signs are Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Fire is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But don't worry too much if that doesn't resonate. But yeah, I feel like things will happen at the right time, okay? Because you've been so patient, because you've been waiting, even like working on yourself, which I'm seeing, like, you have been doing that a lot more than you think. Again, give yourself more credit, and just like, just do a lot of self-love and self-concept affirmations and see how things change. I know that's the most cliche thing ever, but that is like, I feel like the one singular law in the universe. Like, self-love will like literally save the world, okay? Or like a single law that like literally everyone would agree with. Yeah. We also got the 6 of Wands, like I was mentioning. Yeah, it has to do with like success. I feel like you are going to be really successful in love, okay? So if you've been feeling a little bit dejected or down or things like that, you're not going to be feeling this way forever, okay? I feel like better and brighter days are ahead for you for sure. Yeah. I'm getting Gemini, Leo energy here, a little bit of like Sagittarius and Aquarius. For whatever reason, Aquarius just came in my mind. But yeah, let's go ahead sorry about that, and talk about your person's energy. So yeah, we got the Queen of Swords. Honestly, like, this is great, pile 4, because you and your person are on the same boat, okay? Like, with this Queen of Swords, your person has also had their heart broken. They're also really careful about love, going about love, making sure that like, they're making the right decisions, because they've been hurt in the past, okay? And like right now they're being protective of themselves. They're even being a little bit defensive, so I'm seeing that like maybe if they haven't really like opened up to you in the way that you really want them to, in the way that they know they want to and they know they should, or they haven't like reached out just yet, like, fear not, because this is not going to be a permanent thing. Because I am seeing that this person was only doing that out of like, again, to preserve their I guess, control over emotions, okay? I feel like that's pretty important to this person because they've been hurt before. So maybe like now they think really like logically, rationally, like, just taking into account what's on their mind sometimes more than their heart. Maybe they're thinking more with their mind than their heart. But I feel like that's going to change because they have such deep feelings for you, and they're finally going to think, from their heart. And oh my gosh, we got this like rainbow here, which is so cool. Yeah, like they do have a lot of love for you. They do want something more with you. They do want something more permanent with you, something more long-term, long-lasting. Committed. Yeah, this 3 of Wands, like, this is really great because this has to do with like coming forward, okay? This has to do with like planning, like not just thinking about what things would be like, which they definitely are, okay? She is in contemplative mode. She definitely is ruminating a lot. She's definitely like, looking out into the horizons, thinking about what things would be like, if you were together right now, right here, or maybe if you guys are already together, like maybe they're thinking about taking that next step in the relationship. In fact, they're thinking about exactly what you want. That's, I am seeing that because you guys picked the Amethyst, and this has to do with the crown chakra, and like crown chakra has to do with like, psychic abilities and being able to channel one another's energies either consciously or not. But like, I feel like you and your person, believe it or not, like in some way, shape, or form, you are on the same page, because we got a 3 here, we got a 3 here. They really do want that with you. Like, they want something more with you. And yeah, what I'm saying is that they're going to plan to come forward, okay? Like, I feel like they're really again, they're going about this in a logical, rational way, which at times maybe they can be a little bit too much of that, which obviously that isn't good. But like, they really want to go ahead and like, okay, they're still gonna think logically and rationally, but what I was saying is like that's a good thing. But it's like they're finally going to go ahead and take that leap of faith, okay? Like, it's very interesting because like, air and swords, or what am I saying? This is an air sign and this is a fire sign, and like, you know, air has a lot to do with the mind, thinking, sometimes not taking action, whereas fire is like the opposite, like they're impulsive, they go after what they want, they take that leap of faith. Okay, so yeah, maybe they could have some fire or air in their chart. I'm also getting fire or air, why can't I say that properly? I'm also getting water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So yeah, they really want this happy ending with you, pile 4. Okay, they really want more with you, they want that family, they want, you know, to marry you, the whole shebang. I mean, yeah, for some of you guys this could look like, you know, just like something long-term and long-lasting, committed. It's like, you know, marriage isn't in the books exactly, you know, yet, but they definitely do, oh my gosh, they definitely do want you to be around for the long term. Okay, they definitely do, you know, think of you as someone that, yeah, they just want in their life for like a long time. Okay, so I feel like whenever they do think about their future, they think about you because of like how much how into you they are, how much they care about you, how deeply they feel about you. Okay, like this is so beautiful. Like the swans really represent, like, you know, love. They are a symbol of love. They also represent beauty. I definitely feel like this person thinks they're very beautiful, very attractive, very handsome, and with this 10 of cups, or like, you know, something else I was saying is like, you know, I think it's swans, but apparently like there's this fact that says swans get heartbroken and will stay heartbroken for the rest of their life if their, like, you know, mate passes away. So there's like, you know, that aspect of like, you know, human relationships, like even in this, like, you know, animal like swan card, you know, because like just in nature, you know, I absolutely love animals, but like a lot of species, you know, are all about like leaving the nest and like, you know, like they'll never see their like, you know, their partners again after mating or something like that. Like, I mean, I don't know, like, do mates stay together, or is that more of a family thing? But yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot to do with family. Okay, they definitely do want something more with you. Like they consider you to be someone that they can really grow and build with. You know, I definitely feel like you even feel pretty familiar to them and they really like that. I'm also seeing maybe there could have been something going on with their family, or something is currently going on with their family, which is why they, for some of you guys, maybe they had to take a step back and like focus on that, or something to do with like, you know, like maybe their material life, or I know we're like missing pentacles here, we got literally every sign, but like, you know, I definitely do feel like there's something more going on in the connection. So if you have been feeling a little bit discontent, or like, you know, like this 3 of Swords energy, like I feel like it has way more to do with them than it does to do with you. In fact, it has like nothing to do with you, it has to do with everything that they're going through. But it's like with this 3 of Wands, like they still think about like, you know, wanting more with you, doing more with you, taking that next step with you, whatever that looks like. Okay, because I know some of you guys watch because you're in no contact or very little contact. Some of you could already be seeing, you know, this person. You know, there's a lot of different boats here, like a little boat here, but I feel like whatever messages I'm giving, you know, it sort of applies to all of you. Like, so if this is like, you know, a no contact situation, I feel like there's a good chance they'll reach out because they love you so much, Pile 4. And if this is, you know, more of like a, like you have been seeing this person but you don't really know where things are going, which is why you're probably here on this channel, on this reading, you know, I'm definitely seeing that things are moving behind the scenes. Okay, things are definitely taking place. And you know why I say behind the scenes? Because like, look at this 3 of Wands, like she hasn't ventured out just yet, but those thoughts have definitely been planted in her mind. Okay, those seeds have been planted. So it's like behind the scenes, your person has been thinking about you crazy. They've been thinking about you non-stop, but it's maybe something that you can't see because it hasn't physically manifested. You know, maybe this has more to do with like, you know, yeah, like what's going on behind the scenes and things like that. So yeah, that was just a neat little message that I got here. Like, just wait till things happen. Wait till she crosses, you know, the sea. Wait till she gets on that boat, and you know, actually takes action, which, you know, in the context of this reading does have to do with actually, you know, taking action and like doing more, committing more, and taking that next step in love. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some love oracle cards from my handwritten deck. We got You're Hot. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a lot of passion in this connection. They're definitely super into you, with the Wands energy. Yeah, we also got I Don't Want Anyone Else, Just You. Yeah, they're really into you. Okay, like I feel like you are the only one that makes them feel that way. Okay, like they feel so deeply for you that they're just like, no, I don't want anyone else. Like, why would I even want anyone else, you know? I feel like both of you are really attractive and you probably have a lot of people hitting on you, but the way that you make each other feel about each other is something that like your person is not ever gonna find anywhere else, or at least that's, you know, that's definitely what they're thinking. Like they're super into you, they're super like, you know, fixated and even like adamant on making this work because of how much they care about you. And again, if they've been a little bit distant at times, a little bit flaky, it's literally because, you know, they're going through something or maybe they did go through something and they kind of have to be protective of their heart. So, you know, they start thinking really logically and with their mind. But again, I see that's changing because they're finally going to take that step, okay? They're going to take that leap of faith because, again, they cannot get over you. They cannot get over this connection, or, you know, they want to take things to the next level again, whatever that looks like for you. And I feel like hurting you for them would hurt them a lot more. So I'm definitely seeing like you're about to achieve a victory in this connection, some sort of like success, or, you know, I definitely feel like this person is kind of doing a lot to gain your attention. They definitely want recognition, but this is going to be a really great relationship, like, or, you know, I feel like for a lot of you it already was, and it already is. Maybe there was just a little bit of a break, or maybe there's some sort of like distance or stagnancy, but things are happening for the best. Like, if you ever feel like down or something like that, just channel the energy of the 6 of Wands and this 10 of Cups. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pal 4. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. You know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, don't worry too much. You can go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a video reading. And yeah, I shall end the video right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.